Hello everyone, this is Wargamer here with the PLATOON Gaming, and today we are going to be in the ELC, or the AMX ELC Biz, on Merlevanka. So I absolutely love this battle, and you can see the ELC, so this is going to serve not only as a YouTube video, but also as a tank review. So this thing averages out at a pretty good top speed. It used to be the fastest tank in the game, if I remember right, but then they added some faster ones, for example, the Chaffee. So this thing's also got a great camo rating. A lot of fun to play in, especially as a scout. So first thing I do is I head over here as a scout. And the Leopard's heading over into the middle of the city, which is a good idea, except for I don't always do it at the beginning because it's too unpredictable. You want to wait for people to get spotted and move off to their flanks first. Because in the middle of battle, the cities always seem to be left out unless there's medium activity there. So the Leopard goes along for quite a little while, but he gets a good chunk of damage in him, and he dies about the base there. So far, this battle has went nowhere really. We got most of our guys moving off to the east in the woods, but we got some guys over in the field. And really, so far, I just thought I was going to get some spawning points, probably end up getting killed. The battle ended up turning quite interesting. I decided to go city after the Leopard. I figured that after he went through, they would no longer be paying much attention to it. And it ended up actually being right. And this does happen occasionally on this map, and this is a great maneuver to try, though it can usually end up turning south. But you got about a 50-50 chance, and if it is in the good side, you're going to probably end up getting quite a few kills and be quite happy. So I run over a tree. I was quite stupid, but that's okay. Probably end up running through a lot more obstacles, letting everybody know I'm here. Any SPGs are watching. But they're all going to be focusing on the other two flanks. The middle always seems to be left open. And we got a guy actually following me. So that was kind of good to see because I was hoping they'd be rather shooting at him than me. But you know how it can sometimes go in World of Tanks. The person with the lower hit points usually gets shot at. But I never got spotted through the entire thing. So we're finally at the base. And I don't pick anyone up. And I got my camo net and my binocs up. So I go further in. And it got scary really fast, because there's an SPG sitting right there, and it would have been easy for him to kill me, but I just kept going after a good shot. This thing is the ultimate artillery killer. It's fast, and that ends up being either a shot from a J Panther or a shot from enemy SPG or KV-1. I never really did find out, and I never really will, because it didn't damage any modules. So now I found the next, and this is the Birch gun. Shot him, and also a derp. If you get into good MM, this thing's gun on arties is just spectacular. So already the battle has been taking in a lot different than I thought it would. I thought I'd just be spotting over on the western flank, and I actually was able to get all the way back in enemy territory. Now we got my teammate, the KV-1, sitting out here, and he's having a good time capping, getting beat up by what I'm guessing is the J Panther. Now, I sit in the bush for a little bit, hoping to be able to see whatever this guy's getting beat up by, because I really want to help him out. What ends up happening is I have to turn my attention over to the guys coming from the woods, because they will be coming back soon since he's got on the cap. And now we see the tier 6 take a little bit of place, but the Tiger ends up killing him. So the ELC has excellent pin, and this felt so wrong when I did this, because he does not even know I'm here, but sniping is ultimate in the ELC. So I just killed the T-34, and I get out of there because I'm afraid I just got spotted. It was actually really stupid because this thing's camo rating. But it probably was a good idea, kind of fact the Hummel was nearby, if I remember right. Sorry not for having the game volume up. I did do a narration and I cannot edit it out. And it was not that great because this was when I did it live. So it's making pretty good progress, this battle, though it still could flip either side, but it's probably in our favor. I want to make sure that those tides are going to go all over to ours. So I get on this main road here, and who else would I spot besides the tiger? There's a tiger in the woods. And I aimed at the turret ring, which was pretty smart. Now I'd aim at the lower plate. This thing's pin is excellent, and I love it. And if you guys have not got the ELC yet, you definitely should. It is an excellent tank. Great speed. There's not really anything I hate about it at all. Nothing. And this thing is the pure definition of a light tank. It weighs nothing. Well, I think it's only like 7 tons. I have to get up tanks to be able to tell you. I don't got the assistant. So now I'm going along back here hoping to spot that tier 6 SPG that we had earlier. And it's right over the hill and in this little dimple. The Hummel shoots at me, but let's put it this way, we're both inaccurate. And I missed my shot, which got really tense. So he was backing up to the red line, hoping to keep me from getting anywhere. I shot, and then he goes forward because he realizes in that situation I would have won. So I shoot the Hummel, and people are warning me right now, but I did not see it because I was quite tense focusing on this. The J Panther come in, and this is how the battle ends. He don't shoot, he rams. And this still cracks me up on how easily you can get destroyed in the ELC from a ram. But my teammate Red Sniper, who has a YouTube channel that you guys might want to check out, he just got his first kill, and he had an SU-85 Beeve. So the T-25-2, which is the excellent tier 7 American TD after the Jackson, not the Hellcat, is finally rushed in, and he is doing a lot of damage, but things do turn out going wrong quite quickly. I kind of want to show this because it was kind of interesting to see. The Lux does not have the best gun, or the machine gun, but it has a good amount of penetration, and he hits my dead body. And this T-25-2 also changes attention from the J Panther to the Lux. He shoots at it, but the damage is not high enough to kill the Lux. J Panther is slowly turning around, and this looks like it's going to be the end of him right here. I mean, the J Panther is looking right at him. He's got a lot lower hit points. J Panther's reloading. SPG tracks the J Panther. There was just so much luck here, because if the SPG would have just went for damage, he still probably would have ended up being dead for the T-25-2. And kind of fact, we were low on tanks at the time. It was getting scary. The J Panther died, and that was the end of that battle. And after this, we got the results. So I'll be right back. So the results are still loading, but all I can say is that I got Piscusi's medal, which was awesome, and I got 1,644 XP with a ×2. So in the end, I got a little less. But this is the first time I got Piscusi's medal in the ELC, and it's definitely not going to be the last. I never plan to sell the tank. And I also earned 17,050 credits. And this tank was absolutely excellent in penetration. And I have nicknamed this battle the ELC ARTY RAGE, because that is really what it did. It just went in and it killed all the artillery. And in the end, that was extremely helpful in the battle, I'm sure. So when we look at damage, I am not in the top, but I did do quite a decent load, and I was really happy to be able to see how XP turned out. I came in second, even though it was probably mostly due to the kills and the Piscusi's medal. So I hope you all enjoyed watching this video, and I'm planning to put on plenty more. Thank you, and please like.